So the song I had on was by Oluko Imo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Um, Divine Mama by Oluko Imo. A great song, good artist. I don't know. Each time I make a video, I'm always so tired. Like I'm always, I've always been like tired prior to making the video. So whenever I'm making a video, I'm always sighing and basically breathing to the microphone, and there's always this sound in the video. But again, this video is also not planned at all. I stopped making planned YouTube videos because I personally do not consider myself to be a YouTuber. So I just come up here to basically just submit proof of life, literally at this point. Not a YouTuber. This is not a YouTube video, even though it's going to be uploaded on YouTube and bestowed on YouTube. So, 2025. Today is actually let's see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is December 31st. December 31st, 1822. That is roughly about 6:30, December 31st, 2025. To be honest, about an hour before this video, I was actually quite sad. I don't know. I was actually quite sad, and then right now it's January 1st, 2026. In other countries like Nigeria, for sure, I have my family messaging me and my friends messaging me a Happy New Year, which it kind of made me cheer up a little. And then I had emo song play up, which also gave me a little bit of a ginger. 2025 has been, I don't want to say the toughest year of my life. But 2025, oh my goodness, it is a mixture. I had my best night in 2025, and I had my worst days in 2025. Holy shit. Um, my best night was when I was in Nigeria, for sure, when I went to the Cavemen's concert with my friend Joy. And then the worst days was, of course, when I came back here to the country. I've I've had a tough year. I've had a very very tough year from January till like November. It was just shaggy. It was just gas blues. It was just shaggy after shaggy. At this point, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I don't even have any more energy. I don't have any more strength, to be honest. But hopefully next year will be better. To be honest, I don't have any energy. Um I don't have any expectations. I'm just like, okay, what the hell? I'm exhausted. I'm super exhausted. I don't know if I'm exhausted medically. I don't. I know that I have very very low iron. That for sure would be a reason for why I'm tired, which is like body wise I'm tired. Mentally too I'm tired. Psychologically too I'm tired. So it's just a whole lot of like exhaustion. Um, but year? Why did I say year? Bobby risky. Oh god, I'm going to leave that out. I'm not cutting anything. If you hear me say year, it's gonna be year. It's a year. It's a year scenario. You know my brisky dance. Um, yeah. To be honest, the main purpose of this video is proof of life. Uh, just to give a summary of and also I also make this video for the future, for for reference, for the future. um I'm excited for the couple more years to come. um it's so interesting because this is 2025 and I already have plans for 2 3 years, and I know that when I'm 28 or when I'm 27, I'll look back to this time, and there would be so much change, and hopefully there will be so much change by then. um I do hope to be back in Nigeria again next year. I'm not sure how that would play out, but I do hope. It's one of the things that I want to do. And also, the more I stay in this country, the more I live in this country, the more, I won't say the more, I already know, but the more I stay in the country, the more I want to get out of the country. In terms of in terms of living back in Nigeria long term. I do would want to move to Nigeria. There's been a lot of crazy things going on in Nigeria right now. There's always been crazy things going on in Nigeria, but at the end of the day, Nigeria is truly my home. Nigeria is truly where I would want to return to. So whatever plan, whatever work I'm doing here right now in the country is for me to be able to return back to Nigeria. And I'm also really loving my background. This is a hand painted Adire Leko that I painted. The oh, I was going to say the previous video I had a different design, which I currently have right here. I have a different design. Um, this one that I have here is a different design, and I have a different one which is right here. Um, I can see. Sorry, I'm looking here, but I should be looking. You can see it's a totally different style, print, pattern. Uh, all of these patterns actually have names. Each pattern, each design has a name. Anyway, yeah. So there's a whole lot of things that I would like to do back home in Nigeria. I would also like to do agriculture, get my hands on agriculture for when I return to Nigeria to live. But for now, I'm not financially stable at all. I'm still working month to month to survive, and paying rent and all those things. So I'm hoping to be able to get more education, which is what I plan to do next year. Get more education so I can be able to raise my money to be able to return. To be able to return, that is where I want to be. There's lots of things that I feel like I would be able to do back home that is limiting to me here. Yeah, this year I've been through a whole lot of academic torture, a whole lot of academic trauma. I went back to school, I went back to university, and I started my first year. It was humbling. It was humbling. It was humbling. I took biology, I took chemistry, I took psychology and sociology. Um, my final grades came out, and I passed. I passed all four courses. Um, yeah, I passed all four courses. Anyway, yeah. I don't want to get into much detail, into much academic detail, but in general, I've gone through a whole lot of trauma. I've gone through a whole lot of trauma, a whole lot of pain. Um, and I hope that 2026 will be a better year. What other update do I want to give? I no longer have locks. Yeah, I no longer have locks. I know. I took my locks out, and then I went back to locks again because I was like, "There's no way." Initially, when I took my locks off, I found it very hard to feel like myself because I've had locks for nearly 3 years. So when I took my locks off, it felt off. I didn't know how to be confident, and I also didn't know how to basically stand out from other people. Usually when I had locks, I used to be different everywhere I was at. I There was nobody else that had hair like mine, and I had a whole lot of hair. So when I took my locks away, it was really hard for me to. I didn't want to blend in, and it was really hard. And then I went back to locks again. I had very short baby locks, and then I just realized, it's okay to not have locks. So I took them down again because they already started forming, I already had like locks that would form. I had like 3 locks ready, which is very interesting because this was under 1 month. How everything kind of went back to went back from baby locks to like from the budding stage to like actual locks. So now I don't have locks. Now I just have twist. I have twist. Um, and I've been enjoying this stage. I want to in the new year be able to grow my hair out. I want to learn more about growing your natural hair, and I'm sure I would be able to do that. Just investing in oils and things to prevent your hair from breaking, which I would want to do. So no more locks. Yeah, there's just been a whole lot of change. I also lost a lot of weight. Um, before I went to Nigeria, I used to weigh about 63 kg. And then I went to Nigeria. I don't know if I lost the weight before I went to Nigeria or I lost the weight when I was in Nigeria. But as of now, I currently weigh about 53, 54. 53 is kind of like my base weight right now. I used to be 63 kg because I was working a lot, and I was always eating the food from work, and the things that I would usually eat were very high in fat. So I stopped working because I got my PR, and then I now don't eat food from work. So now I'm back to my normal weight. I'm pretty much very skinny, which I'm really enjoying right now. I think I look better too. Yeah. So I don't really have so much to update in this video, other than I'm really looking forward to not just next year. I'm looking forward to it's kind of like a community. What is the word? What is the commu? What the hell? I'll look this up. Com com cumulative. That's the word, right? Yeah, cumulative. Yeah, cumulative. Okay, it's more of a cumulative thing where it's not just 1 year. I'm not looking for just 2026. 2026 is going to be a year of also hard work. It's basically it's same year of hard work. I hope things get better though, but it's still going to be a year of hard work. But you know, conjunction in cumulative. Oh my god, what is the word? Cumulative. 2027, 2028. I hope that I would look back to this video in particular, or look back to other videos as well, 2024, 2023, that I've done, and be proud, hopefully. So yeah, that is one thing I wanted to update in this video. I hope that next year would be nicer. Also, what else did I want to say? I probably would also be very busy too because of school. Um, but other than that, it should be okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, I also want to like thank everybody, my friends and family who have really been a very supportive ground for me, like this year especially. Thank you, Joy, Kende, my sisters, my mom also for being supportive. Um, my friends, everybody. Thank you. I actually don't think that I'll be able to be here. I don't think I would have been able to get this far on a safe mind if not for my friends that were able to lend me 1 or 2 ears and a shoulder, and those really helped me get through 2021, 2022, 2023, 4, 5. I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, I hope that I'm able to get my goals and pack my things and leave back to Nigeria. I hope that I get to do that. But yeah, that's it's so funny how all of the things that I went through in 2025 would be summed up in a 30-minute or a 40-minute video. But I I hope that I'll be able to make more videos. Also, I don't know. It just depends on how tired I am. I hope I don't get tired. I hope I don't get too tired in 2026, but it just depends. I also want to be able to work on certain videos. I want to be able to create some, like make some videos in a way. Um, I want to be able to like talk less like this and make more like artsy videos, kind of like an experiment, you know, which I hope to be doing next year as well. But other than that, I don't think there's anything, you know, new. But yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful 2026. Also, it's also kind of surprising because I posted a video, my previous video that I posted on here got a couple views, and I didn't even think it was going to get that much views because this account has been long dead for a while now. But it's interesting that I still have a few people that watch or click on videos like this. Boring. But yeah, again, these videos that I make are for me and for my future. I'm not necessarily doing this video to gain traction or to grow my YouTube channel. This is not even a YouTube channel, to be honest. It's just some online platform where I can get to save and upload these videos to. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful 2026.